The word cult has been popping up more and more.
I also write about being a part of what I call the Trump world cult.
All of a sudden, that word is starting to pop up more and more.
It's a cult of personality, and I was caught up in it. And
Is it being brainwashed? I mean, what is it?
I think when you're a part of a cult, you don't realize that what you're doing is completely against the grain, and it's undermining the very fabric of our democracy.
And I keep saying it was like, being in a cult. I mean, and when they say organized crime, I don't think Trump is like organized. I think he's like a cult leader.
And when you say that Trump supporters belong to a cult, and maybe some of those Fox commentators then belong to the cult.
It has devolved into a cult. Primary voters in the Republican Party have devolved into a Trumpist cult.
It's not a good place for any party to end up with a cult-like situation.
But I'm sorry, you got to call it like it really is, and they have given themselves over to a cult.
It's becoming a cultish thing, isn't it?
Increasingly, President Trump's support seems cultish. It's all about him. It's not about the policy. It's not about the standards of politics. Ronald Reagan had a very solid following, but he stood for something in terms of policy.
Trump critic and Republican strategist John Weaver said the GOP is not a party anymore in the traditional sense. It's a cult.
The cult-like nature of Trumpists.
It is now fully a cult of personality.
Both a cult of personality around Trump, but also the very cult-like behavior of many of Trump's followers.
You are a cult member of the Donald Trump cult.
These cults, cults generally don't end well.